dito po sa France, no, na sinasabi kung saan siya nag-apply ng umano'y political asylum, yan ho ba, sir, ay mabeberipika sa pamamagitan ho ng Embahada ng Pilipinas or ng kanila pong ambassador sa Pilipinas to confirm talaga? Yan ho ba ay hindi sakop ng data privacy na naman? At paano mako-confirm kung meron pong ganyan? Will that make it public?
We have to take note that under the European guidelines, they have a strict data privacy notice, no, on application for asylum. In the same way that kung sa Pilipinas naman, the applications for asylum, refugee status, these are confidential in nature, no? So that's why ang sinasabi natin na coverage ng data privacy, that would include asylum applications or even refugee applications. And in Europe, they're quite strict with data privacy matters. And in fact, ang sinasabi natin that even if may red notice application ang Pilipinas against Zaldico, they can even work if ever there is a filing on asylum in France. The lawyers of Zaldico can even work on asking for the strict enforcement of the state data privacy regulations in relation to application for asylum.
Kung meron ho ba akong application for asylum, in this case po sa Francia, dadaan ho ba yan sa hearing? Meaning, haharap ako at ipapaliwanag kong kadahilanan kung bakit gusto kong mag-apply ng asylum. Sa inyong pakakaalam, itong mga hearing na ito, confidential and matagal.
May mga sinusunod na proseso, Ted, no? Meron silang, like in the Philippines, and I have noted also, I looked into their guidelines. They have their accelerated process, they have their regular process, no? Hindi lang sa Batchoy may regular, but sorry. Pero ang sinasabi natin dito ay there is a process, and that is to be evaluated by the office assigned, no? Kasi may special unit assigned for refugee application and asylum seekers, no? And based on the documentation, application, and the reasoning, because here we have to find out that there is an unfounded fear, no? And that is subjective on the part of the person applying as an asylum seeker, because he's saying that he is afraid and he is being persecuted based on his political opinion, religion, and others, no? So in his particular case, he has to prove that there is indeed persecution on his end, and at the same time, he is in danger if ipababalikin siya dito sa ating bansa. Kasi ang kasama dito sa application for asylum, and if we look at the Refugee Convention, no, and the applicable rules, kasama dito sa rules ay bawal ang exclusion under the concept ng doctrine of non-refoulement or non-refoulement, kung paano ninyo i-pronounce yan. But ang doktrina na ito ay sinasabi niya ay hindi pwedeng pabalikin ang isang tao na may application, na pending application for asylum, no? May pending application. In fact, the application for asylum can suspend the process of deportation, extradition, and other mechanisms, no? Pending application.
Mga kapatid, para sa iba pang mga balita at impormasyon, sundan niyo po kami sa X, Instagram, Facebook, at syempre sa TikTok, True Network PH. Mag-subscribe din po kayo sa aming YouTube channel, True Network. May website din po tayo, truenetwork.ph. At pwede nyo rin po kaming mapanood sa Channel 19 ng aming True FM TV. Lagi pa rin makinig sa radyo dito po sa 105.9 True FM dahil dito, laging true sa'yo, kapatid.